Camberwell Petanque Club has come a long way from its humble beginnings. Now centrally located amongst playing fields and parkland, with 24 large pistes, expansive club rooms with many modern facilities, it is indeed the envy of many other sporting and social clubs. The foundation of the club came from Kristen Drashler and Don Miller, whose children attended the only French-speaking state school in Victoria, Camberwell Primary. Introduced on those fete days where they played and displayed the game of petanque. From this, regular games began at Wattle Park, near the old tram station. It wasn't long before the need for something bigger and better was required. So on September the 5th, 1998, 11 people attended a meeting with the aim of setting up a new petanque club. At that time, the Hawthorn Bowling Club was in dire straits, but they had one unused section that would be advantageous to both organisations. Although it must be said, the bowlers were reluctant to let in anyone new. To make peace, material labour and good contacts were required. Magically, Don organised 60 tonnes of gravel at mates' rates, which was shovelled, raked, sieved and rolled to make 20 pieces in just one weekend. A promotion in the local media announced the first competition for the following week. It was headed, "Players take rough with rough," which alluded to President Don Miller's quote, "Imbibing of wine is a very necessary part of the game. It helps with the frustration." With now around 30 members, the dilapidated clubhouse was just not coping. The shed had to go. It was replaced by a council-donated container capable of storing the chairs and tables and just enough room to enjoy a bit of social imbibing. Much more socialising took place, and it was then that the Friday evenings under the stars began. A club newsletter, The Petanqueur, was instituted at $80 of subscription, no less, showing the club was open on Sundays from September to March. Many of those early pioneers are still members with us today. Gloria, Trish and Sue, Peter and Margaret Barker, and Terry, who was VP for 13 years. A little later, Helen, Colin and JP joined. They all contributed immensely to the club. Sadly, some members have passed. However, Irene Scott's legacy lives on through the next generation of her offspring, Kenneth, an excellent club member. Back then, there were fewer formal competitions, so more club friendlies were played. Mount Macedon for the Jolly Roger, Pyrenees for the Trusty Tape, and Malden for the Battered Bull, much enjoyed and celebrated by all. It flooded then too. Working bees were the norm, with JP forever building new things. An iPhone with a torch would have helped then, as it did a little later. Bill Claiborne, an international journalist of repute, started the newsletter Pieced Up. JP started the website All Pieced Up. There seemed to be a lot of pieced up going on. Having to share funds with the bowlers was far from ideal, so on the 29th of February 2008, Camberwell Petanque Club was incorporated in its own right and could finally set up its own bank account. A year later, the council said the clubhouse had to go. The council sympathised and found an empty building at Lyndon Park. It used to be the Camberwell Women's Bowling Club. The clubhouse was 1960 style and really needed refurbishing. On completion, it is what we enjoy now. However, there were no pistes. JP to the fore with his 93-year-old father. Better than Don Miller's half-price truckloads, laser-level soil, sand, then Dramana toppings, and an abundance of volunteers to make it happen. A grand opening was held in February 2012 with petanqueurs, Girl Guides, and the Veteran Car Group. With new pistes and a clubhouse, all competitors, interstate players and international visitors have enjoyed our facilities and particularly our reputation for being very friendly and welcoming. In the early 2000s, the committee lifted club membership to 70. Prizes every Saturday. Summer Friday evenings with takeaway meals delivered. Funds were raised for Zach to represent Australia in China. Rex initiated a new website and a new uniform evolved. The club enjoyed good financial reserves. The new treasurer used this to add to the assets. Coffee maker at first, then new bench seating, and finally an architectural folly, the central shelter, affording protection from sun, wind and rain. Membership climbed to 80. The club celebrated its 21st birthday featuring this magnificent cake created by Lee. Christian and Don had the opportunity to enjoy some reminiscing. Wednesday play was a success and we were becoming one of the most respected clubs in Australia. All this due to members over the years giving their time to run the club well, not to mention the enormous amount achieved by the working bees. After 2 years of hard work, the club finally got a community grant for the play area lighting. John Muscat and Peter Barker found the best contractor with the brightest lights. On Friday nights it's magical. The club was now playing 3 days a week. COVID brought distance into focus, but spirit still shone. Rex produced videos to entertain and ran a remote competition, even with a remote celebration. With the crowd, Greg with 11 wins and a delta of 15.5. Congratulations. Oh no, he's doing the shoey. By chance, the club had started a recruitment campaign when COVID settled in. Despite the difficulties, the membership drive was a success, gaining 35 new members in 6 months, just shy of 100 now. The club also introduced a code of conduct document. With the opening up after COVID, a new committee and the membership now reaching critical mass, the opportunity to expand on what had gone before presented itself and allowed a number of changes, updates and awards and more, some of which are intra-club games, string lines, permanent scorers, raking regime which has eliminated nearly all the weeds, book library, a new barbecue, new look name tags, mag scorer holder, thanks JP, new PA system with radio mics, removal of game day fees, greater involvement in competitions, access to the large digital screen, voucher alternatives to wine prizes, replacement of boundary boards, new outdoor bench seating and an extension to the shelter, permanent seasonal installation of the umbrellas, Club of the Year award from the Council and Council nomination for Most Collaborative Club, successful bird deterrence, more socialising with bigger parties, wine tours, jazz and Shiraz evenings and a regular card players day, upgraded monthly newsletter with push-button responses, council replacement of old heating for reverse cycle air conditioning, an additional microwave oven and toaster, introduction of a child-safe policy, hosting of the precision pointing competition, introduction of a virtual honours board, regular coaching clinics, and expansion of the club's friendly games, recognition of Club Person of the Year and other awards at the annual Christmas Awards night function. Today, membership is around 140, making CPC the largest club in the country. It wouldn't be where it is without constant input from members in all areas, from grounds maintenance, catering at events and functions, scoring and cake making, uniform supplies, hall hiring, games day management by the openers, general clean-up after activities, photography, bench seat renovations, and a myriad of other, maybe minor, but essential jobs. All this, and without losing our character feature of being the friendliest and most social club. From the start 25 years ago, every member has shared a part in building Camberwell Petanque Club to become today what is seen as Australia's top club. Our members are our survival. We welcome the next generation to continue the journey. Great games, fantastic socialising, wonderful club. Happy anniversary, Camberwell Petanque Club.
Sick of Rex.